Hi guys, Random here, back with a bit more World of Warships. As mentioned in my previous video, this one's going to be all about the Gnevny. This is the Gnevny. The Gnevny is the tier 5 Russian destroyer. And there it is, looking very Gnevny-ish. Let's just go in there. I mean, you've got to love this colour scheme, haven't you? Those crazy Russians, man. I mean, you've got this sort of blue sea camouflage, which I get, and a pink deck. Yeah. Oh well, if it works for them. Okay, the Gnevny is, as I say, the tier 5 Russian destroyer. You unlock it going through from the Izyaslav, which is here, and then you unlock the Gnevny on the Gnevny, Kiev, Tashkent, Udaloy and Khabarovsk, which are further down the line and not where we are at the moment. So let's have a look at the Gnevny stats. 11,700 hit points. Have a look at the modules here. You'll see you can upgrade the hull and get that up to 13,900, which is nice. You can upgrade the torpedoes for a 1 knot advantage. Wow. And the firing range we've already upgraded, and that gives you 11.9 instead of 10.8 kilometers. So I'm working on getting XP and bits at the moment to unlock these. The other problem you got is you're looking at sort of 500,000, well, call it 800,000 for those two together, and then the purchase of the Gnevny, which is 3 million. Wow. So I need 4 million credits basically just to unlock those three things, and a crap ton of XP. Okay, let's look at the guns. Now, the Russian destroyers, the guns are the strong point, because it certainly isn't the 4-kilometer torpedoes. Although saying that, I have got a kill with that by hiding behind an island, but it's more of the exception rather than the rule. Now with this you've got 11.9 kilometer firing range, and you get the 130mm guns at last. Thank you, RNGesus. It's a struggle to get to this point, but once you get those 130mm guns, you can actually start doing some damage, which is nice. Anti-aircraft defense, you're a destroyer, why are you worrying about anti-aircraft? It's rated very low, and they fire 0.9, 2 kilometers, 2 kilometers, so only out 2 kilometers anyway, which isn't particularly great. Maximum speed there of 38 knots, turning circle 610 meters with a 6.1 second rudder on the back, the rudder shift time. So it's pretty quick, but it's not massively manoeuvrable. Got a surface detectability range of 7 kilometers, air 3.6. So you've got to travel 3 kilometers to get to your torpedo range, being spotted. So it's not really going to happen, is it? Okay. So it's gunboat time with a Gnevny. Let's take it into a battle, and let's see how we do. It's a random battle. In we go. Any second now. We're dropping in, and what are we? We're mid-tier. Tier 5, there's tier 4 there. Got lots of tier 6s on our team, which is nice. Okay, they've got one extra battleship, I think. Cleveland? Yeah, Cleveland's a cruiser. Myogi is a battleship, isn't it? Yeah. So they've got one extra battleship. We've got one extra destroyer. So we got Minakazes and Gnevny, and they've got a Minakaze and a Matsuki. Okay. Matsuki's got 10 kilometer torpedoes if it's upgraded. But if it isn't upgraded, I think they're only 6. And they're not particularly quick. So we're going to go for, I think, probably D. See, my role here is going to be to support other vessels. The Gnevny is a gunboat. If you look at the reload, just under 5 seconds, 4.8, 4.9, something like that. Yeah. So that's not too bad. We have 4 130mm guns, which isn't huge, if we're honest. But could do the job. Right, so our cruisers are into B, we're going for D. Now you can see C's lit up there straight away, which probably means that is where their destroyers have gone. Now I've got a cat clawing my leg. Okay. Let's see if we can get round this little island here. Now we do have carriers in this, so there are going to be, or is going to be, the possibility of torpedo bombers. So we've captured B, enemy have got C, we're taking A and D. Okay, but D doesn't seem to be going up very far, does it? Okay, so here's the Mitsuki. So let's put these guns to work, shall we? Mitsuki's guns aren't too bad, but Gnevny has the better guns. So he's going round there, that's fine.
Torpedoes to starboard. Torpedoes, dead ahead.
And we've got all of these torpedoes coming in. But that's okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to play here, just assuming that he's going to come back round there. So I'm going to put a little spread of torps down. And my reload on the torps is longer than his, but he, I think, will struggle to get a firing solution from there. We do have friendlies shooting torpedoes awfully close to us. It's a little bit silly. So we have 3 points now. They've started taking A, which is not so good. Let's see if we can get some hits on this chap here. So you see, if we keep him at range, it makes it harder for him to hit us. And you see, we're only getting 300 damage. I mean, it's not a huge amount. But you know what? That's fine. That would have taken me about 15 salvos in my other boat. So let's see if we can get a shot on this chap. I think we might struggle because we're trying to turn as well. We've still got that destroyer over here somewhere, so we could go and hunt him out, which I think might be a worthy cause. If we can light him up. We've got a couple of cruisers here who can help us, although they are getting a bit tied in with these chaps over here. But that's fine. You know, we'll swing our guns around and we'll see if we can add to the damage, maybe get a fire. Fire chance isn't brilliant on these, but there is a chance. So we'll just keep firing our guns and we'll see if we can corral this destroyer, who I believe may even be over here now, unless that over launch torpedoes, which is possible. Looking at the spread, can't believe that chap got hit by them. But there you go, 1200 damage. Okay, and we'll clear of those. We do have that destroyer still lurking around here, which we need to be mindful of. But in the meantime, we'll just pylon, a bit of damage here, a bit of damage there, all adds up. Again, same with the previous Russian ships. I'm not expecting to be top of the tree. Really not. Enemy in Area A. Okay, you've just given yourself away, sunshine. Well, you would do if that was Area A. The other Area A. Okay. Right, he's down. We have lost our chap here. We've got a bit frisky. Came up a bit close. But we have, I think, successfully got round the enemy. And we are now flanking them. Which is good, especially if we can find their carrier. Which I think is probably somewhere around the I-3 line. So that's quite a way away. Now as far as the other destroyer goes, they will spot us before we spot them, but I should get the alert. Oh look, we've got stuff coming back this way. Undetected. Okay, that means the destroyer is round here somewhere. Probably over here. We've got enemy aircraft lurking around. Well, we're spotted anyway, so we might as well let the AA go. There's the Zwiho. Okay, so we might be able to take the Zwiho on. Detected again by planes, but I'm not that bothered. As soon as we get in range, the Zwiho's quite a fast boat. So we are braking and turning to the right, which means the destroyer is over here somewhere. So I'm going to turn that off, I'm going to turn that on.
Smoke generator started.
There we go. So he's going to be aiming for me.
Our victory is in sight.
Okay. Minikaze's there. So I'm going to drive away from this guy. And we can probably judge roughly how far away he is by where the torpedoes die. Okay, so he is... Well, we've got Mitsuki. If it's a Mitsuki, he could be up to 10k away. We've been detected by the planes, who are probably going to come about for us. Yeah, I thought they might. We've got two spreads going in for him, and we can actually now get our guns on this chap. So I suggest it's time to do that before he starts doing too much damage. So we basically snuck round the back. Look, he's a border rider. Okay, we basically snuck round the back of the enemy, and we have found their carrier, who is now going to pay the price. And we do still have that destroyer lurking around somewhere, so I've got to be mindful of that. But we are pretty much destroying their carrier. Got a fire on there. It wasn't me, but that's fine, because that will... There we go. That will stop them from taking off.
Our team has taken the lead.
Okay, so we are severely ahead of them. So let's turn the old anti-air on, because we're spotted, and if they're circling around, we might get free air plane kill or something. Get like 2 XP for it or something. What we do have over here, we do have C, which we could go and look at. We've got a foot attacker over there. He's just outside of range and sailing away. Foot attacker's not a massively fast ship, but it is fast enough. What's spotting me? Probably those. We'll sail away from them and then we'll be unspotted. So we're up to 930 odd points. That's fine. What we got in D is probably that destroyer actually. That's okay. We should have this. Right, so we do have a Cleveland over there. We have full attacker over there. Right, the Cleveland's in range, but he's behind islands. Cleveland's a bit of a nasty ship. Quite full of guns. So I don't know if I want to play with him or whether I want to maybe come round sideways. As long as we don't lose any more ships, which to be fair we shouldn't do now because we've taken out the aircraft carrier. For attacker. Let's see if we can get some shots on you. I don't particularly want you shooting at me because you've got massive guns. And here comes the Cleveland. Come on, target the right one. There we go. And we will repair, we will shoot him, we will miss him with our torpedoes, which is a bit of a bummer. So I'm thinking that's probably my game over now, but that's fine. Look at that. There we go. And then we've got the old full attacker there. Now I've got a broken engine for the moment, but it's okay because I can whack up the smoke screen.
Smoke generator started.
And start steering away. And that chap, yeah, he'll find me eventually in there, but it's okay. We are at the points where we are going to win on points. So maybe get another couple of cheeky hits in just before we tick over. Go on. Yeah. There we go. And it's a victory. Now that's only about the third or fourth match I've had in this boat. And as you can see there, the result is pretty good. Let's have a look here. Yep, just sort of middle of the table, which is where I expect to be in this sort of boat. Let's have a look at the detailed. Fired some torps, didn't hit anything. No surprise when the range is that bad. HE shells, 17,854. Do you know what? That isn't terrible for these little tiny guns. When you're only getting 300 or 400 damage at a time, that's pretty good. We did get a couple of fires, but nothing too exciting. Didn't get the kill on anything, which is a shame. But you know, as you could see, I think we played our part. So that is the Gnevny, the Tier 5 Soviet, Russian, USSR, CCP, whatever you want to call them, destroyer. And that was not a bad game. Well guys, let me know what you think in the comments. Are you a fan of the gunboat philosophy, or are you more sneaky Japanese ninja torpedo boat? Which do you prefer? If you prefer destroyers at all, you might like the cruisers or battleships or aircraft carriers over destroyers. So yeah, let me know. Don't forget, there is a like button if you enjoyed it. Don't be afraid, it won't bite you when you hit it. Subscribe button is there if you've stumbled across my channel blindly searching through the internet for wisdom. Couldn't find any but ended up here instead. Then yeah, hit the subscribe button if you'd like to see more. But for now, it's Random signing off. Thanks for watching guys, take care, see you again soon.